What's a mistake you learned on your first job?
I didn't necessarily learn it by something that I did, but watching other people. I think a big mistake that people make at their first job is thinking that things are above them or thinking that they're above things. I think that you should say yes to everything at your first job. Do everything that people ask of you and more.
There was really no particular mistake, but my first job was at 17, and 17 had a policy that you could not discuss salary with anyone else you worked with. And I thought that was it was means for dismissal. So if you spoke about your salary to anyone, you could be fired. And I thought that that was a very good policy to have. I think there's too much distraction when it comes to what people are making. We were all super entry level. We were making $12,000 a year. If one person made $1 more, it could have caused a whole kind of unnecessary shift.
I think in my first job, I really paid a lot of attention to getting the work done. Right? I got to work, I spent all day working, I spent extra hours working, and I made sure that I was really, really excellent at my job. And that's a great skill to have, but I didn't really focus on making a lot of friends and networking and really getting to know the people who I worked with, who happened to be awesome.
Biggest mistake I've made, and I've definitely seen other people do this, is waiting. Basically waiting too long to ask for what you want to do, or ask for a raise, ask for a promotion. The good thing about first jobs is that they're a good foot in the door in terms of the industry that you want to work in, or even the topic. Say you want to be a hard news or politics reporter, but you start out working on something maybe a little softer. That's fine, it's a great experience, but I would say don't wait too long before you make your next move and get closer to the job that you really want to have.
First job was, I think I was just so nervous, so I almost tried to overcompensate for myself, and I kind of did too much that was actually asked of me. So I think I was really trying to just do everything and please everybody, and they were like, well, you gotta slow down a little bit and just do the job we asked you to do. So I think stay in your line where you're supposed to be, and then like get to know them and they can get to know you. So I think I just moved too fast. Like, I want to do everything. So yeah, just do what you're told and just kind of grow with the company.
In my first job, I was actually there for 3 years, and one of the biggest mistakes I made was assuming that every year, if I did my job well, I would be promoted. I saw a lot of people in my organization who had been there for a long time, and I thought that promotions would sort of automatically happen if I was doing my job well. It's absolutely not the case. There are lots and lots of factors that go into getting promoted, and truly it's a matter of going above and beyond at your job. It's being in the right place at the right time. It's asking for additional opportunities to kind of go above and beyond your role and what you are doing already. Promotions and raises are not just handed out.
What I think is really important for young people who are starting their careers is to not compare yourself to the other people in your industry. Know that you are working for yourself in your own career, and not to get bogged down or clouded by what everyone else around you might be doing. Media jobs do tend to not pay incredibly well right when you start off, and it's just getting that first step and knowing that with hard work and perseverance and dedication that you will get to the place where you want to be. And so it's appreciating and understanding that where you are and where you're working, while it might not be where you thought it would be right when you graduated from college, you'll oftentimes get to that place with time.